You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't put on a show, win the game. Don't put on a show, win the game. Don't put on a show, win the fucking game. Don't put on a show, win the fucking game. Don't put on a show, win the fucking game. What does that mean? Well, it can mean two different ways, right? It can mean in the literal sense with sports, like, oh, don't try to show off, don't try to be this and that when you didn't even win the game yet. You know, don't celebrate too early, pretty much, and focus on winning the actual game. And this could also be applied to everyday life. You know, don't perform, but you should actually be winning the game that you're trying to achieve, right? And, you know, I was watching the Spurs versus Knicks finals game last night, and it had me thinking, the Spurs really, not the Spurs, but the Knicks really did their thing. The Spurs were the favorite coming in, and everyone was talking about Webby this, Webby that, and the Knicks were just kind of coasting through the playoffs. Like, they were doing really good, but all the attention was on OKC, the Spurs, and all of this and that. And they were not the favorite coming into these finals. They were not the favorite. And I think I remember after Game 6, one of the reporters asked Jalen, like, "Oh, how do you feel now? You're 3-1, and like, yeah, you're up 3-1." And he said, "Well, you know, it feels good, but the job's not done. Like, I need to, you know, like me and the team, we need to, you know, close this thing out. We need to finish, you know, what started." And being up is a very dangerous thing. It's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. Being up financially, socially, physically, spiritually, mentally, like being up, quote unquote, up is a great thing. But there's traps along the way, right? Even though you're up, that doesn't mean that you won yet, right? And whatever winning is for you, I'll give some examples, but whatever winning is for you, you cannot lose sight of that. That's why a lot of, you know, artists, musicians, and athletes, they're at the peak of their career, and then they fucking, you know, go downhill. It's because they put on a show without actually winning the game that they're trying to achieve, whether that's, you know, being financially free for like an everyday person, entrepreneur, you know, being jacked, you know, retiring your parents, or just living the life that you want to live. You know, that for me would be like, oh, like he's, you know, like he won the game, right? But along that period, you're gonna have opportunities to put on the show, right? And don't put on the show. I promise you, don't put on the show, because putting on a show is pretty much showing people that that you're something that you're not. You know, it's like, sure, you know, you can become jacked. You know, let's say you start making a little bit of money, but you're not financially free yet. You know, saying you start making a little bit of money, you know, you got some women coming at you, you got, you know, some friends that are trying to be your friends and stuff like that, and you know, you have the opportunity to put on a show, right? Like, you have an opportunity to like dial the things back that you're trying to work on, and focus on, you know, socializing and he say she say, and you know what I'm saying, you're going here, you're going to the park, you're going, oh now you're being invited to this, and now you're going to doing this, and now you're doing this, and now you're doing that, and at the end of the day, you're still behind on your goals, you're still behind on your dreams, and you're still behind on the main thing that got you started in the first place. That's why rappers and artists, they they fucking become trash. Like there's rappers that I used to fuck with heavy back in then. Like yo, like I wonder what happened to blah blah blah, and now they're fucking trash. It's because they got hooked on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like they're with women who just want clout and status and don't really give a fuck about them for real. They around fake ass friends. I mean, Drake talks about this all the time. Kendrick, you know, like the people who beat the game, the people who achieve their fucking goals, they talk about this shit in their music. You just really have to listen to it, but they talk about this shit. Oh, no new friends, no this, no that. Like they talk about this shit because they won the game. Every stage, every level, there's gonna be distractions. There's gonna be snakes. There's gonna be people trying to pull you away from that goal at the end of the day. Whether that's you know what I'm saying, being financially free, paying off that debt, retiring your parents, becoming a full-time content creator, becoming a full-time, entrepreneur, right? That product that you're thinking about, that, that service that you're thinking about, whatever it is, you cannot lose sight of that because at the end of the day, that's why you got started. And throughout the process, there's going to be people allowing you to perform. But you cannot pretend to perform. You cannot pretend. If you pretend and you perform, it's gonna look good in the short term. It's gonna look good, but I promise you, the people that you perform with, or perform to, or for, you'll be at that level for the rest of your life. You know, but if you stick to it, if you stick to the goal, if you stick to the dream, you will surpass those people that you're trying to perform. You will surpass those people that you're trying to, make out who you want to present the world to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying don't have friends. I'm not saying don't go out. I'm not saying, don't have fun, have relationships and this. I'm not saying that. Like, you still need to be social, right? But be careful who you spend your time with. Be mindful of that, because when it's time to work, you need to fucking work, right? When it's time to grind, you need to fucking grind, right? There's gonna be times where people message you, hey man, let's go out this weekend, let's do this let's do that, and you were planning on making a YouTube video, or you was planning on reaching out to a client, or you was planning on doing this, but then somebody reach out, oh yeah, and then you go out and you do this and that, and then it gets pushed back 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. Don't put on a show, win the fucking game, okay? That shit can wait. The club ain't going nowhere, right? Like, why are you going to the club in the first place? To celebrate what exactly? You know what I'm saying? Why are you going to the club? Why are you going to these fucking raves, this, this bar and stuff? It's like, when you go to the club, you meet people, because I go to the club every now and then, right? But it's not like an every weekend thing. I haven't gone to the club in like fucking 2 months, right? 3 months. I ain't even gone out in like 2-3 months, right? Because I've been so focused on what it is I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to win the game. Don't put on a show. And the thing is, like, when you do show up to these locations and you talk to these people and you dance or you drink or you this and that, it's like you realize, yo, this person ain't really shit for real. Like this person isn't really on the trajectory that I'm trying to reach. Like, these people, I hate to say it, but are are under me. Like, I'm above them. And not saying that, they're not good people. They could be great people. They could be nice. They could be this, whatever. But it's like they're living a quiet desperation. Most people that you run into are living a quiet desperation. And you're trying to put on a show for these people. You know what I'm saying? These girls, like now that you're starting to become a little bit popular, and now that you're starting to get a little bit of social status, now that you're starting to get a little bit of recognition, people are going to start to flock to you. But it's like, the people who are flocking to you, is that really who you want to surround yourself with? Like, I'd rather be alone, focusing on my goals, my dreams, and actually accomplishing it, versus being mediocre and being around people who are at this level when I'm trying to be all the way at this level, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'd rather be alone knowing that I'm headed towards the right direction than having a bunch of people around me, and I'm not satisfied with my life, that I'm not content with my life, right? So don't put on a show, win the game. Stay the course and win the fucking game. Don't show off, right? Like, oh, like, look at this, I got this, look at this car, look at this, you know what I'm saying? Look at all this jewelry, look at all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put on a show. Like these earrings, these are nice, but it's not. I never tell people, oh yeah, it's just real. No, it's fucking fake, right? The metal's real, right? It's like white gold, but the actual diamond, that shit not real. And it's like, even if I had the money, I would never even want to wear super real diamonds just walking around the street like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not trying to put on a show. Don't put on a show. Win the fucking game, man. You know what I'm saying? All of this performance shit, all this shit is fucking performance, right? Being social. I'm like, look, like I said, to a certain degree, you have to be social, right? You know, when I go to the gym, I know pretty much everybody there. Not obviously not everybody, but like a little bit less than half of the people that I go to the gym. I know the staff. I know the people. You know, I just know a lot of people there, right? In like different gyms too. But you have to be selective on who you bring to your inner circle, right? So it's like, I could be friends with them in the gym, but it's like, how often am I gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go out this weekend, or let's do this, or let's do that? And it's just like, you know, because you don't really know the type of people that, you know, that you run into. It's like, are they there mentally, right? Like, are they trying to strive for something more? Are they just like, oh, you know, yeah, I just have a 9 to 5 job, and, you know, I got my dog, and, you know, I'm gonna have a kid. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're okay with just being at that level, then that's perfectly fine. But if you really trying to, like, it all really depends on where you're trying to be. If you're trying to be like a multi-millionaire in your 20s, you have to be selective on who you bring in your inner circle, man. If you're around people who go to the bar every weekend, who do drugs every weekend, who go to raves, who gets fucked up, who stay up at like 1 or 2 p.m. Or no, a.m. at like during the week, or even in the weekends, right? It's like, yo, like, it's like, are you really aligned with those people? And you're trying to put on a show for them. And the crazy thing is, like, yeah, like, you're trying to put on a show for these people. Don't put on a show. Win the fucking game. Don't put on a show. Win the game, right? Like, how can you go to the fucking club knowing that your mom is working overtime trying to feed your fucking dumbass? How can you spend hundreds of dollars on fucking bottle service or whatever when your fucking dad is still slaving away? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you spend money on fucking bullshit when you still got hella debt, right? So it's like, you really have to reevaluate your life for real. Don't put on a show. Win the fucking game. Don't put on a show. Win the fucking game. Stay the course. Don't put on a show. Win the fucking game. Stay focused and really pick and choose who you choose. Pick and choose on who you choose to be in your life, because I promise you, if you bring in too many people too early, you will be stuck. You won't be to the level to where you want to be, and 5-10 years is gonna go down, and then it's, you know what I'm saying, like 5-10 years is gonna pass by, and you're gonna think, damn, like, is this really all that it is? Is this really what my life was supposed to be? And it's because you decided to perform. You decided to put on a show and put your actual goals and dreams winning the game to the side. So don't put on a show. Win the fucking game. Lock in and just be focused, man. It's your boy Crizzo. This is this is just a video that I decided to make, and then I'm gonna be coming up with more videos. I know I haven't made videos in a while. I know I haven't been making content in a while, but I've just been going through some shit, and now just trying to kind of put things in order and trying to see. I mean, I don't gotta fucking explain to y'all, but anyways, just know that I'm gonna try to put more content out there for you guys, and really make some quality shit. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more frequent now with my videos. But anyways, don't put on the show, win the fucking game. All right, y'all, peace. And one last thing too is don't invest so much time into just like drama. People who ain't got shit going for themselves talk about other people, talk about other people, talk about nonsense, talk about, oh, did you hear what she said to me? And he, oh, y'all like, did you hear that? And oh my God, I can't believe he did that. And oh, can you believe that she broke up with him and he cheated and they got into a fight and oh my God. And you know what? That shit is bringing you into it too. So even though like maybe you're not like really big into that shit and stuff like that, it's like the fact that you're put on a show, they know, oh yeah, he's put on a show, so I'm gonna bring him along with me because he's a performer too. Like, you don't want to be a performer. Like, bro, it's so crazy how I can read people who are like actually being genuine and real, and people who are fucking performing. People who are put on the show. It's like people who are genuine, it's like I can be myself, I can say whatever, I can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just me. And then people who are performing, it's like you kind of get a weird feeling. It's like they're trying to pretend to be something that they're not. They're trying to project a certain version of themselves to you because they're performing, because they're trying to put on a show for you. And you don't want to become that type of person. You don't want to make that person in your inner circle because they're always trying to like one up you, or they're always trying to test you, or they're always trying to validate you, or they're always trying to bring you along to drama. And it's just like, they bring you along to their social group and they have all this drama and this and that, and it's like, dude, what happened to that business, dude? What happened to fucking retiring your fucking parents? What happened to being focused, right? Because you can be social, you can have a social group, but the problem is like if everybody in that social group are not being on their shit, they're gonna find other things to talk about that's kind of like not even of your concern, really. It's like they're gonna talk about like, oh, did you hear about sports, or you know what I'm saying, just celebrity stuff, sports, like we're not in high school anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not in high school anymore to be gossiping about the fucking I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't fucking know. The fucking personal trainer cheating on his whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But the thing is, it's like people who are performers, people who put on a show, they tend to be wrapped up in this type of social mess. And you, as somebody who's leveling up in life, you're gonna be in these circles. Watch, you're gonna end like you're naturally gonna end up in these circles because people are gonna find you interesting and people are gonna find you cool and they're gonna invite you to stuff, right? I mean, that's just naturally what's gonna happen. And you can attend every now and then, just to see what it's like, just to, whatever. But then you quickly realize after a few invites, after a few invitations, that it's like, even in a group, they have like subgroups. It's like, dude, what are we doing? It's like, what are we doing, people? You know, like you have subgroups within the group. You know what I'm saying? It's either you're in the know or you're a background character. You're not really in the real group, and it's like, what? Like, I'm not in high school. I'm not in college. Like, it's cool to have a social circle, and it's cool to be well connected. Being well connected is very underrated. Well, I don't even say it's underrated, but being well connected is very important. But it's like there's like like an Instagram saying or just a saying. It's like always noticed but never contacted, or I don't fucking know. I remember I saw it one time. I thought it was pretty cool or pretty witty. Like always noticed but never seen. Some shit. Like you want to be in the radar. You want to be in people's minds, and you want to be, like, oh yeah, I know him, he's cool, whatever. But you want to be unobtainable, right? You want to be hard to get, hard to crack, right? Like pause, but you want to be hard, like you want to be a hard shell to crack. A lot of people, they want to find like different cracks and things like, oh, this is what takes him perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, don't put on a show. Win the fucking game. Don't be so caught up in impressing other people when you ain't got it, and don't be so caught up in all the social bullshit when it's not even when you're not even where you want to be at. Priorities. Don't put on a show. Win the fucking game.
Win the game. Don't put on the show. Freaking win the game. Don't put on the show. You win the game. Don't put on the show. You win the game. Don't put on the show. You freaking win the